With just one simple action, taking less than 5 minutes, with no tools or cost required, you can reset your car's electronics, boost engine performance, and clear annoying dashboard warning lights. This isn't some baseless word-of-mouth trick. It's a technique professional technicians have used for years to quickly fix minor issues that garages often charge hundreds of dollars for. The surprising part is that 90% of drivers have no idea it exists. This video was made to make your life better, so don't hold back on giving it a like. What is a car reset, and why does it matter? Resetting a car isn't just turning it off and on again. It's a process that reboots the vehicle's brains, like the ECM, engine control module, TCU, transmission control unit, BCM, body control module, and various sensors. During operation, a stray signal or minor glitch can get stored, triggering warning lights or causing the car to act up. A reset clears these minor errors, recalibrates sensors, and restores many systems to the factory default settings. Think of it like restarting your phone when it lags. It helps your car regain stable performance. Common reset methods. When it comes to resetting a car, many think of disconnecting the battery, but there are actually several methods, each with its own pros, cons, and ideal use cases. Below are 4 techniques regularly used by factory technicians and skilled mechanics, all of which you can do at home if you know the steps. 1. Disconnect the negative battery terminal. This is the oldest method but still highly effective in many cases. Simply turn off the engine, remove the key, and then use a wrench to disconnect the negative battery terminal. For a thorough reset, press and hold the brake pedal for about 30 seconds to drain any residual power in the system. Wait about 15 minutes before reconnecting the terminal. When done, temporary data in the ECU is erased, forcing the car to relearn idle settings, fuel ratios, and throttle position. This can clear minor errors and turn off a check engine light caused by a misread sensor, but you'll lose settings like the clock, radio, and some personal customizations. For many, this reset is worth hundreds of dollars in shop labor fees. 2. Key cycling trick. This method is often used for older models, especially Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and some Ford vehicles. Here's how. Insert the key, turn it to the on position without starting the engine, then back to off. Repeat this 3 to 5 times depending on the car. When done correctly, the check engine light will flash in a pattern. This is the stored error code. For example, 3 flashes, a pause, then 2 flashes equals code 32. The cool part is, if the issue was temporary and doesn't reappear after a few drive cycles, some cars will clear the code automatically. This is both a quick way to read errors and a light reset if the issue is resolved. No scanner, no disassembly, just a key and a bit of patience. 3. Pull the ECU-TCU fuse. If you want to reset a specific system without affecting the whole car, pulling a fuse is a smart choice. Open the fuse box, usually under the hood or below the dashboard, and locate the fuse labeled ECM, ECU, PCM, or TCU. Remove it for 10 to 15 minutes, then plug it back in. This only clears the memory of the selected module, so you won't lose radio, seat, or other system settings. It's especially useful after repairs, like replacing a throttle position sensor or cleaning an EGR valve, when you want the ECU to forget old data and adapt to new conditions. 4. Exit limp mode. Limp mode is a protective feature that activates when a critical sensor or system detects a problem, limiting engine RPM and speed to prevent further damage. But sometimes, even after fixing the issue, the car stays stuck in limp mode. A reset, by disconnecting the negative battery terminal or pulling the ECU-TCU fuse, can restore normal operation. This works particularly well on some older Nissan, Volkswagen, and BMW models. However, you must ensure the root cause is resolved, or limp mode will return within minutes of driving. The key takeaway is that each method has its own value when used at the right time and in the right way. You don't need to be a pro mechanic, just understand the process and follow safety precautions, and you can revive your car yourself, saving both time and money. Many drivers who've tried these techniques have cleared warning lights, improved engine and transmission response, and regained the smooth driving feel of a car fresh from the showroom. Resetting the transmission and throttle. Many drivers don't know that modern automatic transmissions and electronic throttle systems can learn your driving habits. After thousands of miles, the TCM, transmission control module, and TPS, throttle position sensor, adjust to match your driving style. But if the transmission starts shifting sluggishly or jerking, or the throttle response feels off, the stored data may have drifted and need a reset to restore optimal performance. 1. Resetting the TCM for smoother shifting. When your automatic transmission feels sluggish, delays shifts, or changes gears unevenly, resetting the TCM is a quick fix used by many factory technicians. The common process: turn the key, or press the stop button to the on position without starting the engine, fully press the gas pedal, and hold for 10 seconds. While still holding the pedal, turn the key to off, then release the pedal and wait about 2 minutes. Finally, start the car and take it for a test drive. You'll often notice immediate results. The transmission shifts smoothly, engages gears faster, and feels like it did when the car was new. This method works for many Nissan, Mercedes, GM, and other brand models. 2. Resetting the TPS for better throttle and idle. The electronic throttle, TPS, measures the gas pedal position and sends data to the ECU to adjust fuel and air intake. If it's misaligned, you might experience delayed throttle response, shaky idling, or jerky acceleration. To manually reset it on many Toyota, Honda, or Nissan models, turn the key to on, wait 2 seconds, fully press and release the gas pedal 5 times in a row, wait 10 seconds, then start the engine. If done correctly, the idle stabilizes. The throttle response becomes snappy and smooth, and the car runs noticeably better. Over time, dirt, environmental changes, and driving habits can cause the TCM and TPS data to become suboptimal. Periodic resets, or after repairs like replacing sensors, clear old data, letting the system relearn from scratch, delivering a smoother drive and better fuel efficiency. Best of all, doing it yourself costs nothing but can save hundreds compared to a shop reprogramming or rebuilding the transmission unnecessarily. The key is to only reset after fixing any mechanical or electrical issues. A reset doesn't replace repairs. It optimizes the system once the problem is resolved. When used at the right time, this is a secret weapon to keep your car driving like new for years. Relearning idle after a reset. After disconnecting the battery or resetting the ECU, the car loses all learned idle data. This can cause unstable RPMs, engine shaking, or even stalling at stoplights. The ECU no longer has the optimal settings for fuel, air, and ignition timing during idle. If not relearned, this can persist for weeks, causing frustration and potentially harming the engine's longevity. The relearning process is simple but requires patience. Start the car with all electrical devices, lights, AC, radio, turned off. Let it idle for 5 or 10 minutes, allowing the ECU to collect data in ideal conditions. Turn on the AC and let the engine idle for another 5 minutes to account for the added load. Drive gently for 10 minutes, avoiding sudden acceleration, so the ECU can fine-tune its settings. Once complete, you'll notice stable RPMs, smooth throttle response, and no more hesitation. This step is often skipped, but is key to ensuring your car runs smoothly and efficiently after a reset. Resetting warning and maintenance systems. During regular use, your dashboard might light up with various warning lights, from tire pressure to oil change reminders to post-sensor replacement alerts. Many drivers take their car to a shop just to clear these, Spending hundreds of thousands of VND or even hundreds of dollars on a simple task you can do at home. Mastering these reset tricks not only saves time and money, but also puts you in control of your car's care. Resetting the TPMS light. The TPMS, tire pressure monitoring system, tracks each tire's pressure and triggers a warning light if one or more tires are low. The problem is, even after inflating to the correct pressure, the light may stay on because the system hasn't refreshed its data. To reset, 1. Ensure all tires, including the spare if equipped with a sensor, are inflated to the manufacturer's recommended pressure. 2. Turn the ignition to on without starting the engine. 3. Locate the TPMS reset button, usually under the dashboard or near the center console. 4. Press and hold the button until the TPMS light flashes 3 times, then release. 5. Drive at speeds above 30 km/h for about 10 minutes to let the system recalibrate. If the light stays on after the reset, a TPMS sensor may be faulty, or its battery may be low, requiring inspection or replacement. Resetting the maintenance required light. The maintenance required light comes on based on mileage, reminding you to change the oil, air filter, or perform routine checks. Unlike the check engine light, it's not a technical error and can be reset manually without a diagnostic tool. For example, on many Toyota models. 1. Turn the ignition to the on position without starting the engine. 2. Press and hold the trip button on the dashboard. 3. Turn the ignition off while still holding the button. 4. Turn the ignition back on, holding the button until the display shows dashes disappearing or 0000. Other brands have similar methods, but the button location and steps may vary. Check your owner's manual. Resetting this light after performing maintenance prevents false reminders and ensures the next maintenance alert is accurate. Resetting after replacing sensors. When you replace critical sensors like the MAF, mass airflow, O2 sensor, TPS, throttle position sensor, or intake air temperature sensor, the ECU may still hold old data from before the replacement. This can make the car feel less responsive, even with new parts. To fix this, reset the ECU by disconnecting the negative battery terminal for 15 to 30 minutes, or pulling the ECU fuse. After resetting, perform the idle relearn process to sync the ECU with the new sensor data. The key is to only reset after confirming the sensor was replaced with the correct type and installed properly. Resetting clears outdated parameters, letting the system quickly adapt to new ones, optimizing performance. When you know how to reset these warning systems, you save on shop fees and keep your car running at its best, avoiding unnecessary panic when a warning light pops up. This is a skill every modern driver should have. Psychological benefits and taking control. For many drivers, a sudden warning light feels like an invisible threat. It sparks anxiety, dents confidence, and often leads to rushed trips to the shop, where you might pay high fees for minor, temporary issues. Knowing how to reset properly puts you back in control. This sense of empowerment keeps you calm, reduces stress from small warnings, and saves significant costs. More importantly, you learn that not every light means a serious problem, and many can be handled quickly at home with the right steps. This shifts you from a passive driver to a true car manager. Using an OBD2 tool. If you want to level up your diagnostic and reset game, an OBD2 scanner is practically a must-have. Basic models cost just $20 or $30 and let you read and clear simple error codes. DTCs, like a loose gas cap, P0455, misfire, P0300, or oxygen sensor issues, P0131. More advanced Bluetooth devices like OBD-Link LX FIXD or ELM327 connect to your phone, displaying real-time data, RPM, temperature, fuel pressure, sensor readings, and more. These tools not only pinpoint the issue, but also save a history and monitor your car's condition live. With a little research, you can identify, fix, and clear errors without stepping foot in a shop. important notes, and when not to reset. While resetting is a powerful skill, it's not always the answer. If your car shows serious issues, overheating, smoke, or strange smells, oil or coolant leaks, slipping transmission, or harsh shifting, a reset only masks symptoms, not the root cause. This could worsen damage and lead to costly repairs. For safety systems like ABS, anti-lock brakes, or SRS, airbags, most errors require specialized diagnostic tools to clear. Attempting a reset without fixing the underlying issue could disable critical safety features, putting you and your passengers at risk. The golden rule: only reset after identifying the cause and ensuring it doesn't affect safe operation. Resetting is a powerful tool, but its strength shines only when used at the right time and in the right way. Equip yourself with knowledge, basic tools, and a cautious mindset. That's how you save money, protect your car, and keep yourself safe. Advanced resets and final tips. Beyond basic methods, advanced resets can make your car run smoother, fix annoying issues, and prepare it for special situations like selling or after major repairs. Resetting the entire infotainment system. Many modern cars pack features into the infotainment screen: phone connections, personal settings, trip data, and more. When the system freezes, lags, or shows software glitches, a factory reset from the settings menu can restore it to its original state. This clears all paired phones, radio presets, navigation, and apps, making the system run more stably. It's also a smart step before selling your car to protect your privacy. Resetting a CVT transmission. Continuously variable transmissions, CVTs, are designed for fuel efficiency and smoothness, but over time, the learned driving habits can make the car feel sluggish or unresponsive. Resetting the CVT, often by warming up the engine, driving at a steady speed, then performing a few hard accelerations and decelerations, clears old data and lets the transmission adapt like it's fresh from the factory. Some models require specialized tools, but many Nissan, Subaru, or Toyota vehicles allow you to do it at home if you follow the right steps. Resetting the HVAC system. The air conditioning or heating system can sometimes malfunction, blowing air in the wrong direction, making clicking noises, or failing to switch modes properly. This is often due to misaligned air vent motors. Resetting the HVS by turning on the ignition and holding the air recirculation and rear defroster buttons for a few seconds triggers a self-calibration mode, realigning the vents to their correct positions and fixing airflow issues. Resetting the steering angle sensor. This sensor helps electronic stability control and steering assist systems accurately detect wheel direction. After wheel alignment, battery replacement, or sudden power loss, the sensor can lose calibration, triggering a stability control warning light. Resetting is simple. Start the car, turn the steering wheel fully left, then fully right, return to center, and drive straight for a few seconds to let the system relearn the center position. Skipping this can cause safety features to malfunction or deactivate. Keeping a reset log to track issues. One crucial tip few drivers follow: record every reset you perform. Date, type of reset, and symptoms before and after. This log helps you determine if the issue is truly resolved or just temporarily masked. If the same problem keeps returning after resets, it's a sign you need deeper inspection or part replacement. A log also gives you or a technician a clear history, saving diagnostic time and avoiding unnecessary costs. By combining basic and advanced reset techniques, you can save hundreds to thousands of dollars in repair costs while keeping your car's performance at its peak. The key is understanding the purpose of each reset, applying it at the right time, and following the safety rule. Only reset when you're sure the issue doesn't involve critical systems like brakes, airbags, or an engine in a dangerous state. These reset tips not only make your car run smoothly and save on repair costs, but also give you confidence and control behind the wheel. Use them correctly to maximize their benefits. If you found this helpful, hit like, subscribe to the channel, and share this video so other drivers can learn these secrets too.